Trailcam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee? Trailcam Dan, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee?
Hello and welcome! It's all kicking off here. The rooks are back. The rooks are back at the campsite, causing chaos. I can hear them in my favourite wood going meh, 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 meh. But they're not coming on my pitch yet. Right, today I'm going back to a previous recording which I've never put online yet. This is where I went with Mazzy. I took my girlfriend, my fiancée, into the woods to place some cat food and dog food to see which the animals would prefer. I've always wondered this myself, even with just a cat and a dog. If you put cat food and dog food next to each other, would a dog go for the dog food? And would a cat go for the cat food? And if so, why? What is the difference? I can't see there being much difference really. So anyway, we've got dog food, we've got cat food, we've put them out together, we've got animal activity, they've had a sniff. Let's check it out from the moment we went into the woods to place the food side by side and place the cameras ready to catch them. We'll get badgers, we'll get foxes, we'll get rats, we'll get mice, we'll get pigeons, various birds, woodpeckers, buzzards, hawks to you Americans. All sorts of stuff come in this woods. Now, I haven't seen the fox for a good week. And it does like to come around here. Or he used to do, but I haven't seen him for a while. In fact, there's two of them that I've seen in here. So I am doing an experiment. I've got my camera set up there, which is the CMR CY95. If anyone's interested, when you see the footage, you might want one. And I am doing an experiment to see if the animals, not just the fox, whichever animals come along, do they prefer dog food or cat food? Is there going to be a difference? Are they even going to touch this stuff? I don't know if deer eat this, I don't know if badgers eat this, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm quite excited. So, we have got adult dog food, chicken chunks in jelly, and we have got, I've tried to get the same flavour you see. I've gone for a cat food gold savoury cake with chicken. For some reason I could not find cans of tin food that size. I remember when you used to go shopping and just find loads of tins that big and you'd buy about 12, 15 of them. Now you have to buy gourmet, so I don't know what's going on there. So cameras all set up. I'm very happy with where they're going to be. A nice distance apart, but in the centre of the trail camera. So let's empty this on the floor and see what happens. Starting with the dog food. Don't get me wrong, it's not gourmet. It's Tesco's supermarket brand. Complete and balanced nutrition though, it'll be good for them. Now I did think about just leaving it in the can. I've seen people in America leaving things in the cans, but I don't think our animals are that clever. We haven't got like raccoons with proper like human hands So I think I'm going to have to empty everything out, if I can get it out. I'm trying not to touch any of the food. I have got a knife if I need it, but I really don't want to use it on dog food or cat food because it's our knife which we do use. So there goes the dog food. On to the cat food. Gourmet. This is for posh animals. Now, before anyone says anything, I have no intention of overfeeding any animals. These badgers can eat. They can eat a lot, trust me. I'm trying not to attract the wrong animals, but hey, rats and mice do live in the woods. That's just a fact. And we're in farmland. We have a giant rat here. As long as they're staying in here and not on our campsite, I'm happy. I think I'll just scrunch it up a bit. It looks a bit too artificial. So yeah, I'm being very careful not to touch the food so that I don't get my scent on it. I think I'm happy with that. So the only difference being is there is more dog food, but that's gourmet, so I'm guessing that balances it out, yeah? You've got chunky bits in the dog food. It's more mushed up is the cat food. I'm already getting flies on here. I'm expecting this, don't worry. There's going to be a lot of flies, probably hover flies. We've had a lot of them in here. But I don't care. This is nature. Nature seeing something new in the woods and seeing how it reacts. That's what this is all about. So set up perfectly, a nice big gap between them. Let's see which the animals prefer. We'll be leaving these out for, I don't know, at least 48 hours. Maybe 72. 2 or 3 days. And then we'll come back, get the camera footage and see what's happened. Are you as excited as I am? I bet you're not, because I'm well excited. Not the cheapest of experiments, but hey, it's going to be worth it. Especially, my aim, I'll tell you what I would love to happen, is the fox come and go for dog food rather than cat food. That's what I want to see. Let's just leave it there, let nature do its thing, and we will be back in a couple of days. Let's see if there's any action over here before we leave the woods. I've been in the woods a good 2 hours now. Yeah, quite a lot of flies on there. And quite a lot on there. It's balanced. It's balanced. Flies don't care if it's dog food or cat food. They're happy. But what about the other animals? Is that still going to be there in a few days' time? We will see. So, it is 47 hours later. Okay, not quite 48. I couldn't wait any longer. I was too excited. I brought my beautiful Mrs. Camdan.
Thank you, darling.
I thought it'd be nice to get two people's perspective of what we see, because Mazzy has seen all of the footage I've already recorded on all of these foods.
And I always have a lot to say.
Oh, she never shuts up. So, we're going to go through and get a reaction. Let's go find the experiment, Mazzy, and see if any animals have been there. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So am I.
I don't know where to look.
Well, first off, you can look here because there was food here.
Was there? Wow.
It is gone. Completely. Oh, here she goes.
Oh, you said it was there. Was this another one?
Oh, sorry, yes. Sorry. That's Neil's camera. That's my camera. You've just stood in the experiment.
Oh, no.
So this is the dog food versus cat food. Ignore that bit, that's Mazzy's footprint. The dog food is still there, Mazzy.
I'm surprised.
The cat food is still there, Mazzy.
Mm.
This is incredible.
Does it look like to you it's been tampered with?
I don't know if it's even been touched. All the juices have disappeared. Let me just check on the camera, see if we've had any activity at all. So we've opened the camera up. Let's see if we have any images. I'm a bit disappointed, I'll be honest. Which is playback? Not that one. This is a new camera, so 28 images. So where are the animals? This is just me setting it all up for about 10. Oh, a badger did come. Okay, the badger has been. For a couple of clips, there's a pigeon, something else, badger the second night, sniffing around, pigeon again, sniffing around, but nothing seems to have eaten it. So we're going to leave this, leave it going. There's plenty of battery left on this baby, and we'll come back for this in another 24 hours, yeah?
Yay!
Day 3. 72 hours out in the woods. We have got... Was that dog food? That was dog food. A lot of that has gone, definitely. But it is looking rather past its best. It doesn't look very appetising, but there was a lot more than that, I'm sure of it. And the cat food, I would say, pretty similar amount. I need to check the camera on this one because we might have had some action. That does look as if something's been there. Magpie and a pigeon. But the magpie seemed quite interested. It was going from one to the other, so I'm going to leave the camera out another night. I don't have to give it 1 or 2 more nights, and then we'll call it a day, yeah. But I think the magpie might have had a bit of the dog food. Rather strange. Here we go. So we start with a badger. Went straight to the cat food, had a sniff, went straight to the dog food. Oh, there's another badger in the background. Okay, so he's not interested. All that food, and he has just sniffed both of them and walked off. The other one in the background is just interested in worms and grubs. That surprises me. I really thought a badger would... He's gone back to the cat food, look. Nope, not interested. Back to the dog food. I think this is the other badger now. No. They have no interest in cat food or dog food. But you can see in the background they're eating something. I did have trail cams all around this wood at the time. Oh, UFO just went past. Rabbit. No interest. You know, if you're a little rabbit and you can smell dog food, like beef, for example. I think it's beef and tuna cat food, I'm not sure. Or is it both chick? I can't remember what I used. Can't remember what flavour. Pigeon. Squirrel. Right in the middle. Which is he going to go for? Dog food, dog food, no, dog food. No. No. What am I going to do? No, not interested. So a badger has gone to the cat food. This is probably the night after. You can see a spider's made himself at home. The badger got spooked, but he's come back. Dog food. Very interested in the food, but not interested in eating it. It's just the smell, isn't it? What is this unusual smell here in the woods? Look, all over it. Smelling, 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 but not trying. You would think they'd at least have a nibble, wouldn't you? Not a single nibble, just sniff, 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 sniff. This one is wet through. It had just been raining that night. Rabbit again. What are you going to do? You can surely smell it. Yeah, you can smell it. You're looking at it. Nope. Nope. Not interested. Pigeon. Come on, pigeon. You're going to love this. You can see the cat food and the dog food are both deteriorated a bit now. I'm guessing like the gravy has sunk into the ground because it was raining. Not interested. Rabbit. Not interested. Is anything going to eat it? Way up. Magpie. What's he got in his beak there? Alright, the magpie's just eaten something. What's he eating? That isn't even food. Oh, he's come for the dog food. Magpies prefer dog food. Yep. He keeps coming back, grabbing a bit, taking it away, scared of the cameras, you see. But now he's come for cat food. He ain't bothered. He'll eat anything. And the odd thing is, I've noticed in this last 5 days, I have actually got a couple of magpies hanging around my bird table. They can't get in it, but they can hover around it. Right, I think we've got about 1.5 minutes left. I don't know what it is in the middle of the cat food and dog food, but it's gone. The magpies have just taken it all. Dog food again. There's nothing left. You can see it's all pretty much disintegrated into the ground. Is there anyone else out there who salutes magpies, or is that just me? If I see a single magpie, I always salute it. Badger's having a sniff. That's weird. You can see beetles all over that cat food. Badgers love beetles and worms. It isn't even eating the beetles. Rabbit, never interested. Nope. Is anything going to eat any of this apart from a magpie? I keep seeing food in the middle of the cat food and dog food. I think what's happening is the magpie is picking a piece up, dropping it in the middle, and then the camera's coming on. It's definitely dog food which it's preferring. Or is it cat food? He's back to cat food now. I give up. I give up. I don't know if animals like cat food or dog food more than the other. You decide. All the cat food's gone, all the dog food's gone, pretty much. But nothing ate it apart from the magpie, which will eat. A magpie will eat your own poo. It doesn't care what it is, it'll eat it. Magpies eat anything. So another unsuccessful food experiment. We need, I'll tell you what we need, Mazzy, she's sat next to me.
Yeah.
We need to move somewhere where there's raccoons and possums.
And bears.
And bears. Yeah. These experiments work really well in America, but they're just not working in Britain.
It's still an experiment though. And you've got a result. It might not be the result you wanted.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good point. So that's it for experiments for now. I've had enough of them. They're not working unless someone can think of 2 foods I should be trying. Give me some ideas and I'll give them a go. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining. Catch you on the next one. You all have a wonderful, wonderful time. Bye-bye.
Trail cam down, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee? Trail cam down, what did he see? A beaver, a badger, a fox or a bee?